Hey, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Joker, and I'm here to discuss something very interesting in the Kingdom Hearts community today. Specifically, a follow-up on a theory video I made a couple months ago about who I think the true identity of Luxord is and what his master plan is. But before we go on, I want you guys to go ahead and hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel so I can keep making more videos like this. I'm almost at 500 subscribers and I absolutely cannot wait until we hit that new milestone. Okay, now back to the topic at hand. Now, for those of you who don't know, the mobile game Kingdom Hearts Union Cross has released a story update about a week ago, shedding some much more needed light on what's going on with Brain and the other Union leaders. For the longest time, it was thought that Brain was in fact the killer of Lauriam or Marluxia's sister Strelitzia in order to obtain her copy of the Book of Prophecies and become a Union leader. Well, this new story update that we got pretty much confirms that Brain was in fact chosen to become a leader by Ava herself, and that he was actually given a copy of the book by Ava herself. Now from here on out, this video will contain spoilers if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 or watched my theory video on Luxord's identity and master plan. So I recommend you do so now if you don't want to be spoiled. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's continue. The reason I'm so excited about this video is that my latest theory video for Kingdom Hearts is actually starting to play out and become more true and accurate. So if you guys remember in my video, I talked about Ava actually being the traitor back in Kingdom Hearts back cover and Union Cross because I believe she was the one who betrayed the Master of Masters and went against his plan. Well, it actually turns out that Ava is indeed the traitor that was mentioned, and she did in fact fulfill her role or duty just like how Lucio or Xigbar says in the epilogue of Kingdom Hearts 3. You see, in the story update for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, it shows and reveals Ava speaking to Brain and testing him. Ava asks Brain about what he thinks about the future being written and already predetermined. She also tells him of the dark fate that will come to the world that was written in the book. In my theory video, I suggested that Brain is in fact Luxord, and now you will see why I still believe that Luxord's Brain. This is because Brain responds to Ava and says that it would be pretty boring if we knew what was going to happen. Who does this sound like? Luxord, that's who. Remember that Luxord is the organization member who is also called the Gambler of Fate. Luxord does not believe in having a fixed path and thinks that everything should be left to chance and just happen the way it should. In a nutshell, Luxord and Brain both share the same idea that destiny and fate should never be known and predetermined. That basically takes the fun out of the game that Luxord thinks life is. Now don't get me wrong, while Ava is actually the traitor, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's a bad guy, because I still think that the Master of Masters is evil and the true mastermind behind everything that's been going on so far in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. What makes Ava even more the obvious traitor is how she makes a plan to defy the Master of Masters' plans, and is the one who asked Brain to help her. So yes, it's basically confirmed that Ava is the traitor. What I find interesting is how back in back cover, we all took the whole traitor thing at face value and actually looked for an immediate traitor when the whole time during back cover, the traitor didn't even betray anyone yet. I love the little twist to the story. Now we also got to see more of Maleficent in the cutscenes, as well as let's not forget that she's on a mission from the future being manipulated by this mysterious darkness person or being. I wonder if this darkness person is actually the physical manifestation of darkness itself, which would be pretty cool. But in Secret Report 11, Lucio mentions that a certain Lady of Magic from the future may know more than he does. It's also implied that Maleficent may even be the one who helps the Union leaders escape to Sora and the other Guardians of Light's current world line. I'm definitely looking forward to how this happens in the future whenever we get to this part of the story. All we know for sure is that Union Cross is soon approaching the ending. But as far as my theory goes, to sum it all up, I think that Luxord is Brain from the evidence shown so far in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and now because of this story update we received. We now know that I was right about Ava being the traitor and was working with Brain. One big thing I do want to clear up though is that I no longer think that Brain is Strelitzia's killer. And this is because after discovering that Brain was chosen by Ava to be a Union leader, he would have basically no motive to kill Strelitzia. But this is the thing, the Master of Masters told Ava who to make Union leaders. Although Ava chose to make Brain a Union leader, Brain was not one of the people that the Master of Masters picked to make Ava appoint them as the leader. So I no longer think Brain has a motive to kill Strelitzia, meaning that Brain technically isn't the imposter. Now I am blowed because I think Strelitzia was killed by either Ava or the other Union leaders such as Lauriam, Ventus, Ephemer, and Skuld. This is getting pretty interesting. On a side note, I think it would be so messed up if Strelitzia was killed by Ava just because they seemed pretty close in the game before she died. But I also think it would be messed up if her own brother Lauriam killed her. But then here's the biggest messed up scenario of them all to me. What if Ventus kills Strelitzia? That would be so messed up if the Ventus we all know and love is in fact a murderer. I think I have my money on either her killer being Skuld or Ava though. I want to also give a special thanks to Everglow for translating the story update as always, but let me know what you guys think about this discussion down in the comments section below. I actually encourage all of you to participate and share your thoughts with me and let me know what you think. I love the engagement in my last theory video about Luxord being brain. I saw some pretty good theories and points brought up by a lot of you. I'm really excited that my theories seem to be almost accurate each time one of them comes out being true or like, you know, a half right or something like that. But if you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button down below and subscribe to my channel for more videos and updates like this. I want to thank you all for watching and I hope you all have an awesome day. I've linked the translated cutscenes by Everglow in the description below if you guys want to watch that, like the cutscenes too. This is Joker out and I will see you all in the next video.